What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Manchester United Creamer. This is Season 1, Episode 2, and if you guys haven't already, make sure you absolutely smash that like button and subscribe with the bell. Yeah, it's been a great start to the series. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I've had already. First episode was such a great episode. We made a signing of Giovanni Reina. We played the first match against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and we were very fortunate to get the good start to the season and get 3 points on the board straight away. And we are on 3 points straight away with that 2-1 victory last episode against Wolverhampton Wanderers. But in this episode, we're gonna be playing 2 matches, and we are definitely going to be signing a few players in this summer transfer window. As you guys can see, we do lack a little bit of squad depth. We have a lot of youngsters, but I do want to loan them out a fair bit. So we do have Tottenham Hotspur up next. Quite an interesting team they have. Interesting enough, Hugo Lloris is in goal for them. We are going to play a little bit of a rotated side due to fitness issues. That's what I mean, like squad depth. We need more, better, higher rated players, even though Garnacho is fine and all that. But I just want, if we want to be title contenders and stuff like that, we need to have more squad depth, and that's what we're going to have to be looking for. And we do have to sign 3 South American players as well for that critical objective. But yeah, we're going away at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. In real life, Manchester United got absolutely smacked by Tottenham, 2-0. They United didn't really have much to offer going forward, but that's in real life, and we're gonna try and make that. We're gonna try and change that scoreline. Get a win. Hopefully, get a win, because Tottenham, I don't know, they have a good team, but Lloris is in goal. James Maddison isn't on. A few players aren't on, and so yeah. But in this game, we had a few good chances, but the first half it was very quiet. No team really dominated anything, but Højlund there had a chance that just went begging. It should have been 1-0 just before the first half would end, but it doesn't matter. He does redeem himself with a little tap in with Bruno Fernandes setting him up. Bruno Fernandes with a great assist. Great vision there from, I think it was Wan-Bissaka, to see Bruno Fernandes, and then he just slots it into the path of Rasmus Højlund, and he just taps it into the back of the net. As a goal poacher should do, he missed his chance in the first half, redeemed himself, and this second half, we've been playing quite well, but it's time to make a few changes. As you guys can see, Reina is going to come on. So hopefully we can make these subs make a little bit of a difference. Amad Diallo, who is going to come on, giving him a little bit of a chance, so maybe he can prove himself. As you can see, we're making 4 changes. Serge Reguilon also comes on against his former club again. So yeah, hopefully these substitutes can see out the result, and we almost did there in the 68th minute with Bruno Fernandes, and then we do send a really good cross in there from Bruno Fernandes again, and from Rafael Varane, it hits the crossbar, and Lloris tips it up onto the crossbar, and then just before the end of the game, we go and seal the deal with Diallo, Amad, Wan-Bissaka, I think that was, running down the wing, and then Amad there in the middle with sort of like a karate kick or something like that, to seal the deal. So the youngster playing well, getting a goal in the Premier League, so very good for him. Højlund also gets a goal for himself, and that sees Anthony Martial out to Spain, and he's going to be gone and starting a new chapter at Real Sociedad. So I think that's a perfect move for him and a perfect move for us. So, with Martial gone, we're going to have to look at a few options. But yeah, I've settled on who I'm going to buy. I'm going to go in for Angel Correa because we do have a few options here in terms of midfield. I do want to maybe sign 2 of those players out of Paqueta, Ugarte, so yeah, and Rodrigo de Paul. But right now I'm going to go in for Rodrigo de Paul only because his contract is expiring, I think, in 10 months or something like that. And also he's quite a good experienced player. 2 years younger than Ericsson, 84 rated. It'll get that objective done for us to sign 3 South American players. So I think it would just be the perfect fit. I'll just say. Rodrigo de Paul settling in for £120,000 per week, which is almost double what he gets at Real Atletico Madrid. So yeah, asking for a big wage rise. Hopefully he can prove himself, getting a few assists and just really solidifying that midfield. Casemiro also, I think, turning 32 this year, so very good to bring in another quite experienced player, so maybe he can stay there for another 2 or 3 years as he is 29. He's going to slot into that midfield position to try and make a good impact. He's got that good physical presence about him as well. He's 5'11", I think, just shy of 6 foot, so yeah. The board reckon I did really good, getting me the price rating of B. 84 rating he's coming in at, and that does do the objective of, you guys will see that 1 of 3 to sign 3 South American players. We still got 2 more to go. Obviously I've added a few more to the transfer list. We've got Pacho here and Piero Hincapi. But yeah, we're not gonna bring in anybody in just yet. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go in and try and sign the main man here, Angel Correa. We could bring in Hincapi if we want, but we'll see how we go. Angel Correa is gonna come in at £30 million, and yeah, I think it's a good, he could be a good starter. He will have to, rotate with Højlund, but he wants an important squad role. He's not going to be playing every game. He's going to be playing most games, but there's going to be heaps of games to play this season and seasons to come because we are in a lot of competitions. I do want to win the Carabao Cup, the Champions League in the future, definitely the Premier League and the FA Cup. So maybe not all in this season, maybe Carabao Cup and FA Cup this season, but next season we'll be pushing for that Champions League trophy. So to have another player from Atletico Madrid, Angel Correa, another Argentinian, a little bit of a smaller, more agile player than Højlund, coming in, more experienced as well, so he can show Højlund how to finish. He's got that big number 9 shirt on him, so he's gonna have to fulfill that, definitely. So yeah, he's coming in at 30 million did we sign him for? So great signing for us, and he's got to fulfill that, 30 million pounds that we did sign him for, and make him worth every penny. We get a C for this one. Board do think we could have done a little better there. He's 82 rated, so Højlund obviously not too far off, but yeah, we are going to go into the next game here against Nottingham Forest. We have played 2 games so far. We are doing very good. We're sitting quite pretty in that second position, I believe. So, yeah, this is the starting lineup. I'm going to go with going basically quite a strong lineup, but since Ahmad did have a good game last time out against Spurs, he's going to make his way onto the bench instead of Alejandro Garnacho against Forest. So we're back at Old Trafford, so I'm going to see how we're going to go here at home against Forest. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, let's say the least. But Forest are an interesting team, spending a lot of money, as they are known for spending a lot of money and signing a lot of players. Let's just say that. We did have two very clear-cut chances. Not clear-cut, but we had 2 very good chances to go 1-0 up, but we couldn't find the back of the net. And then this absolutely amazing shot from, I think it was Christian Eriksen. Great finish from Marcus Rashford there. We were definitely the better team, and what a ball in that was. And Marcus Rashford in the right place at the right time. He's there, and he just taps it home just before the half-time break, and we go into half-time feeling quite comfortable with the 1-0 advantage. We are going to try and double that lead at least, because you're never safe against this Forest team. I thought that was going to go in off a deflection, but it was a good effort there from Rashford. Nearly caused us to, from a corner, make a goal from really nothing, from just a Marcus Rashford power shot. So yeah, then the game started to slow down again, and we realised we needed to make a few more changes. Correa is going to make his first ever debut for United. So is Rodrigo de Paul. So a few debuts here. Mason Mount is going to come on for Bruno Fernandes. And then coming on is Reguilon. And then I think that's about going to be it. Making use of all the subs, as Diallo is going to come on here instead of Rashford, giving him another 25 minutes in this match. See if he can make another impact. Would be worthwhile maybe trying him in the starting 11, because he does feel like a very, very good player. So it doesn't matter about the overall, it matters how much you contribute. So say someone like Anthony not doing too much for us, we're going to have to drop him. But yeah, he had a great shot there from the main man himself. But talking about Anthony, maybe he had a chance to take it to 2-0, and we definitely had a very good chance here to make it 2-0, and that's full time. It's going to end 1-0 with the Varane header just wide of the post. So yeah, very, very unlucky. But we had few players we could sign in this episode here. We had a few options in Willian Pacho, that Morato guy, I think. He just wasn't really the one for me. He didn't really have a good face scan anyway. It was a bit lower rated, but we are going to bring in Piero Hincapi. Hopefully, we're going to go into negotiations. He's got decent passing, great tackling, and good play style. So for around 30 to 40 million, I reckon we could get him for. Could be a very good steal. So could be the backup centre back / left back, because we know Luke Shaw is 27, 28. He's getting old a little bit, so Hincapi could take over that position in a few years' time. But yeah, he's gonna have to go up in overall. But 37.5 million, we do agree on. But the game just absolutely freezes, and I didn't know what happened. And then we go into it again. I had to get out of the career mode completely, and we get an even better bargain. We get 30.3 million with a 10% selling clause. Piero Hincapi is going to come in at 75,000 a week with a rotation squad role. Very good with that. He will be getting a lot of play time. But yeah, very good. He didn't want something like important or anything like that. So he knew he was going to be a backup, which is good to see. He will be definitely getting the game time. Don't you worry. But yeah, that's going to be another great signing for us. Potentially, I think the last signing for us actually. But yeah, great backup he is. He's got a good face scan. I do like that about these players here. So yeah, he's gonna come in and hopefully he can make a good impact. He's not gonna make too much of an impact. He's wearing that number 3 shirt though. But in the defense line to sturdy it up a little bit. Because we do have Malacia, but just don't know about him. He just hasn't really worked out for him, has it really? But 30 million for Hincapié. It's very, very good. Rumours that Hoyland and Ahmad would leave the club are just false. We're gonna just reject those. Few clubs coming in for Ahmad, not going anywhere, and Spurs coming in for Rasmus Hoyland, and he is definitely not going anywhere. But Harry Maguire, since we're bringing in Piero Hincapié, Harry Maguire is quite likely to go for around 12 million to Newcastle, or he could go to Nottingham Forest, who could pick him up. And yeah, he manages to go to Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest beat Newcastle to the race there, and they signed themselves another player in Harry Maguire, quite experienced, 30 years of age. Didn't really have too much, I don't know, he just didn't really think. We've got Lindelof there and now Hincapié, so yeah. But this is going to come to an end of an episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Very big episode. We've got Arsenal, Brighton, and we're going to get into the Champions League against Bayern Munich. So hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Could even get into Burnley. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe with the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace out.